My name is Milo Beasley. With 20 plus years in the professional wrestling industry, combined with my love for traveling, I've seen some pretty cool things over the years. Now I bring you along in these travels, as I never know where I'll end up or what I'll see or do along the way. With more than 4 million miles of roadways in the United States alone, we have a lot of ground to cover. So join me, if you will, on #The Road. And welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of #The Road. We are here in Madison, Wisconsin. We're here at the state capitol. I have to go visit the Starbucks. We're here at the Madison, Wisconsin. In Madison, Wisconsin, at the state capitol. But one thing we're actually doing is we are scoping out still on the road a brand new episode. Yesterday we visited the First Unitarian Church here in Madison at Frank Lloyd Wright. I was going to say exhibit, but building. He built it. But there's a couple other. Madison is a stronghold in Frank Lloyd Wright architecture, and we're actually going to go check out some of those pieces today. We're going to go check out the Robert M. Lamp House, as well as the Monona Terrace, which are both 2 blocks away here. So we're using the Capitol as a starting point. So we're going to go 2 blocks that way, and then eventually 2 blocks that way. So they're going to end up being 4 blocks apart. Or something. I don't know. Anyway, the state capitol. Let's go. So we had a good night's sleep, woke up, took an Uber to the Capitol, and now we are on our way to the Robert Lamp House designed by Frank Lloyd Wright. Now, the Robert M. Lamp House was built by Frank Lloyd Wright for his friend Robert Lamp. Now, it's in the middle of this neighborhood. Everything is like new, except pretty much for. Oh, by the way, it's a little bit difficult to find. You have to go. There it is, right back there. So you have to go like basically down this alley. It was really difficult to find an address, but you can go right up here. I don't want to go too far in. This is a private residence, and these are all private residences around us. It's like 7 a.m. But yeah, there it is, the Robert Lamp's house, as built by Frank Lloyd Wright. We're gonna try to maybe sneak a peek. Maybe are we allowed? We're not allowed, but this house, built in 1903, was one of Frank Lloyd Wright's oldest those early prairie style houses. Built it for his childhood friend Robert Lamp, who would go on to become the Madison City treasurer. Hence the proximity to downtown and the Madison, Wisconsin capital. Now, I don't want to go too far up here, but there's a plaque. You think anyone is awake? All right, let's skedaddle. Then here, you can't really get to it, but here's a slightly different angle for this house that was built in 1903 by Frank Lloyd Wright. One of his earliest style, prairie style houses. Basically, there's more trees than there is house here, so we're gonna go check. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go to another piece that was based on Frank Lloyd Wright's work. It wasn't one that he actually oversaw the building of, but it wasn't created until after his death that these plans were, so kind of see right there, put into motion. Walking through Madison as we're walking from the Lamp House to the Monona Center, you see some really, really cool things, and including like this building here was the Fess Hotel, created in 1858. This building here, which is Madison, is a restaurant now, but it was created it was 1889. So there's a lot of old and new mixed in here in downtown Madison, which, of course, I mean, they're literally building right now
building something new next to this building from the 1800s. Same thing right here next to Madison's. We see brand new construction. So walking around downtown Madison is a definite eclectic mix between the old and new architecture, which is why we do still see some things, well, one, created by Frank Lloyd Wright, and two, now we're moving on to the modern age because some of those things don't hold up as well. Although, we are in Wisconsin, and it's on a Sunday morning, and so we got a bunch of Packers fans getting ready to hit the breakfasts, the bars. Big day for football today. Also a big day for football yesterday. But we're on our way to the Monona Center. I just wanted to show you some cool buildings I thought. All right, so we're right across from the state capitol, but I wanted to show you something that was that I thought was cool. This building just says bank, but yeah, it is an old bank. American Bank Society, 1871. There's this guy, he's peeing down here. This building was used, the first legislature in Madison met here in this building in 1838. So, there's a bank, also piece of American/Wisconsin history. Here, right here. And that guy peed on it. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Here we are at the Monona, it's difficult to say, the Monona Terrace. Now, the Monona Terrace was designed by Frank Lloyd Wright in 1938. However, they were unable to get funding for the Civic Center prior to his death. I'm trying to get that cool fountain in the back. Prior to his death in 1959. So it wasn't until 1992, which is 33 years after Frank Lloyd Wright died, that the Monona Terrace actually was built and completed using his original design. So even though Frank Lloyd Wright wasn't, ignore the tarp, even though Frank Lloyd Wright was not, this is absolutely beautiful up here, was not alive during the building of the Monona Terrace, it still definitely has his fingerprints, his literal blue prints all over them. Just wanted to give you a view here off of Lake Monona from the top of the convention center. As we're coming up on the back side of the Monona Terrace, you'll definitely see this. Wow, this beautiful piece. I'm not even gonna talk, I'm just gonna Now, unfortunately, the Monona Terrace is closed until 11, and at 11 a.m. I will be on stage at MadEx, the Madison Comic and Expo, it's MadEx. Man, this is, what a piece. I'm gonna stop and take a selfie. So that's gonna do, it's not gonna do it. There's got to be an open door. Let's go. All right, we're inside. This is first off, what a view of the lake. You can't really see, but man, I know I don't even need to talk. I should just do video. So it's Sunday, so we can't even come in for the tour, but it's a great piece. It took 59 years to make this event happen. Oh, there's more. There's more down there. Let's go down here. All right, we're going. Should I cut this stuff out, or should I just leave it going down the stairs? Oh, we'll go down the stairs. If you read really fast, zoom in and read really fast, you can read all of this. Moving on. Oh, this is a sketch of the earliest concept for the terrace. So this was the drawing, this was the original artist interpretation of what the terrace would look like in 1938. Very cool. No photography, please. Oh, well, it's a good thing I'm taking video. Oh, so here's some actual letters and notes. I'm gonna try to move my shadow out of the way as much as possible so you can see that. A rooftop rendering from 1955. Gosh, I mean, it looks, I mean, it looks just like the renderings. So you see in 1992, it finally got approved. And then in 1997 is when construction started. I'm sorry, 1997 is when it opened. I'm sorry, yes. Opened, started, you know, same thing. Yeah, so got its funding in 1992, and then 1997 officially opened. These were designed for the Imperial Hotel, which also, if I could focus in on that, yes, which was also
design by Frank Lloyd Wright. So that was very, and this is the new model. Amazing. So that's going to do it for this episode of Hashtag The Road. Thanks for following along on this amazing adventure. We got to get back, right? We got to get back. If you're in Madison, hopefully for MadEx, make an appointment to get out here. Unfortunately, there's no tours. The shop's not even open, but make it a point to come out and check out this amazing building. And of course, some of the other houses and buildings like the Unitarian Church that we visited yesterday, make sure you get out a chance to go and check those out. A lot of history here. For Frank Lloyd Wright architect fans here in Madison, Wisconsin. So you have to get here. And that's it. So thanks for watching this episode of Hashtag The Road. We're trying to be quiet so we don't get nixed. So, all right. Bye. Do the thing.